guys, welcome back to Painting the Roses Red. It's Becky. So I decided, even though Vlogust is in full swing, and I decided to give myself another challenge and start a series called How Much I Love Fall. So to kick off this series, I decided that we're going to be back in the kitchen making a pumpkin spice latte. So come with me and I'll show you what I put together. So you guessed it, we're back in the kitchen and today we are playing with pumpkin. This is 100% pure pumpkin. It's not the pumpkin pie filling, so be careful if you get that because it has all of the pumpkin pie spices plus the sugar and basically everything that you're going to use to make a pie, and that's not what we want. So this is just the plain pumpkin. This is a half a cup of half and half, and one of my favorite mugs. That's right, it is the Hatter with Alice, and it says drink me. So yep, we are talking about the pumpkin spice latte today. And if you've been with me for a while, you know that I have a sugar allergy. So what that means is I don't eat very much regular sugar. My body just doesn't process it well. So unfortunately, that means Starbucks is kind of off the table for me. So I have to come up with my own. So I did a little bit of research and looked into what is considered low carb options for the pumpkin spice latte. There are some variations that you can actually use a different kind of milk as well if you have a dairy allergy or if you're doing gluten-free. I am not really familiar with gluten-free recipes, so I apologize for that. I don't really have the information based on that aspect. The low carb and the paleo I have done before. The dairy-free option is using either coconut milk or almond milk. Again, your choice. This is half and half, so it is still low carb. We're going to be using some of the pumpkin spice, and a sweetener of my choice is coconut sugar. And I use coconut sugar because it's an alternative sugar. It does work with the paleo diet if you are not on sugar restriction. And it's just, it tastes really good. It tastes like brown sugar. It has that very deep molasses flavor. So we're going to try this. We just need a saucepan. We're going to put 2 tablespoons of the pumpkin in with the milk and the sugar and the pumpkin spice. You can use espresso if you would like, or if you like really strong coffee, which we do in this house, so we're just going to go ahead and use the coffee. So basically this is just like coffee creamer. Let's get started. And a really easy trick to get the pumpkin or any other sticky substance out of your measuring spoon, you can lightly spray it with some nonstick cooking spray that doesn't have a flavor, and it will easily just come right out. Ta-da! And just a little tip, if you are worried about having excess pumpkin left over, you can easily put this in the Ziploc bag and pop it into the freezer. You can pre-measure it so you can make more of this pumpkin spice latte for yourself quickly and easily. It'll already be pre-measured. You could just pop it right in, even frozen. It's perfect. Put in the spice. And depending on the level of sweetness that you want, you can use 1 to 2 tablespoons, and this is just to taste. So if you would prefer your drinks to be less sweet, which I do, so I'm going to go with a lower amount, you adjust that to taste. We just have that on low, so basically all we're doing is warming this through. I'm going to add the half and half and let this warm through. So there we go. You're not going to cook this for a long time or anything like that. I'm just going to have it on low for maybe 5 minutes and just stir it so everything is combined and gets nice and warm. This, no joke, smells like the inside of a pumpkin pie and looks even better. So as you can see, it's starting to steam up and it's starting to bubble just a little around the edges. Again, you don't have to cook this for a super long time. You just want it to be nice and warm so that it doesn't cool your coffee down, unless that's what you're wanting. If you want an iced coffee, you can let this cool completely after you've combined the sugar and everything, and pour that over your coffee with ice, and you have an iced pumpkin spice latte. So here it is all done. I did go ahead and give it a taste, and I realized that with the spices, I was going to go ahead and add an extra spoon of my coconut sugar, and it is absolutely perfect. No joke, tastes like the inside of a pumpkin pie. So for the size of cup that I have, I believe that this is enough for 2 cups. So I'm going to go ahead and add some coffee to my mug and then top this with the pumpkin spice. So I went ahead and put the pumpkin spice into this little pitcher so that it could help me easily pour this into my coffee cup. I did go ahead and put coffee in there. It's nice and steaming. Plus, because I believe this is going to be enough for more than just this 1 cup of coffee, I can pop this into the fridge and use this either later on in an iced coffee or tomorrow morning. Just warm it up and pour it into my coffee, and I'll have another pumpkin spice latte. Oh, look at that. Oh, it looks great. See, there is plenty for a 2nd cup. So there you have it. A low carb pumpkin spice latte. I hope you're all having a very blessed day wherever you are, and I'll see you tomorrow.